Hey everyone, Laz here. Real Talk. Welcome back to the Real Talk podcast. Whether you're joining me on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or even live here on YouTube, I appreciate it and thank you so much for tuning back in. Now, last episode, we cracked open the silence and we talked about why men don't talk about their mental health. Now, today, we take it a step further and another layer deeper. This episode is called Naming the Pain. Because guess what? If you don't know what you're feeling, how do you even begin to deal with it, right? Now, we're also talking about emotional awareness and why so many of us can't name what they feel and why that keeps us stuck, angry, and misunderstood, and how we start learning the language of healing. So let's jump right in and let's get into it. So, as we can remember way back in the day, little kids, we all remember, right, being told, hey, stop crying. Hey, toughen up. Hey, don't be so emotional, especially if we were boys. Now, it wasn't always said with hate, right? And sometimes it was maybe even said with love. But the message was still the same, right? Our emotions are a liability. So at that point, what did we do? As kids, we just buried them. We smiled even though we were sad, and we laughed when we were scared, and we nodded like everything was fine when in reality nothing was, right? So what happens when you bury things long enough? They rot. The longer that you avoid your emotions, the more they run your life, especially behind the scenes when it's you facing yourself in that mirror or in that room. So now we're all adults. Let's fast forward to our adulthood. We're in a relationship. You don't know what to say or how to say what's bothering you. You're stressed out at work, and it comes out as either silence or worse, you snapping out on someone. You go out with the boys, you go out with the girls, but deep down, you feel alone in a room full of people. This is the cost of emotional numbness. And a lot of us aren't even aware it's happening, which is the scary part. You just know simply, hey, something's off. Now, does that sound familiar? Have you ever been there? Where someone asks you, hey, what's wrong? And all you can say is, I don't know. Now, that's not weakness as much as you may think it is. That's simply you being unaware. And the only way through it is out and through the pain and the experience. So let me get real with you all, right? Because that's why we're all here, right? There was a time in my life where I was simply grinding, I was working, I was showing up, doing all the things as a man my age should. But mentally, I was checked out. I remember sitting at dinner with someone I cared about and still do to this day, and you know who you are. And she asked me, what are you feeling right now? And I had nothing to share. I stared at our plate like I was being tested. I felt anger, then shame, and then I just shut down. Not because I didn't feel anything, but because I just didn't know how to say it. And that moment changed something in me. It flipped a switch, and I realized I wasn't emotionally mature. I was simply emotionally unavailable to her, to myself, my family, and my friends. So I started doing the work, and the work started with one scary, powerful thing, and that was naming the pain that was inside and chipping away at me. So think about this, right? If your only tools are a hammer and a nail, everything looks like something to smash. And that's how emotions are for most of us. We know anger, we know silence, but what about hurt, shame, guilt, and rejection? When you can name those things, you can face it. And guess what, folks? When you can face it, you can change it. So instead of saying, I'm fine or I'm pissed, ask yourself, am I overwhelmed maybe? Do I feel ignored? Am I disappointed in myself? Do I feel out of control? That kind of self awareness, it's like learning a new language, right? The language of emotional intelligence. And it changes everything. I guarantee you all it does. It changes your relationships, it changes your peace, and most importantly, your ability to heal. Now, that sounds great, and I'm sure easier said than done, right? So, how do you actually start doing this? So, here's three simple but real and powerful ways to do so. Number one, the daily check in. Every night, ask yourself, what did I feel today? When did I feel it? And why did I feel it? No filter, no judgment, just get it out. Number two, use an emotion wheel. Look it up, print it, save it, put it, most importantly, where you'll see it. And it breaks down vague emotions into specific ones. Instead of angry, maybe you felt frustrated, resentful, or embarrassed. And the most important one, practice saying it out loud to someone or even just say it in the mirror to yourself. Try, I feel anxious because I'm afraid of failing. Or I feel sad because I miss a version of myself that I used to be. So just own it, just say it, and lastly, just release it. And with that, let's take a second to reflect. And if you're listening to this, if you're watching this thinking, damn, this is me, let me tell you something. You're not alone, you're not broken, and you're not supposed to feel this by yourself. And lastly, you're becoming. Because every time you choose to lean into what you feel, you take your power back, whether you know it or not. So you stop living on autopilot, you stop letting your past run and ruin your present, and you become more of you, the side of you that you truly want to be. And guess what? With that, by doing all that, you show the people around you, your friends, your workers, your family, your kids, your partner, what real strength actually looks like. Because without doing none of that, you're going to come face the same reality that you're facing every single day. And trust me, I know, I've been there. I've been in that constant loophole of just going through the motions, somewhat understanding and realizing that, hey, something's going on, but I'm not really sure on how to fix it, nor do I want to fix it, right? Um, so I get it. This is preaching to the choir. I understand, and I fully feel for how you guys are all feeling. But I'm telling you, although I don't have all the answers right now, I do know that being on the other side of it, being on the positive side, definitely does make a tremendous difference. And the only thing I wish I could say to myself, a few years back was, man, I wish I would have done this earlier. And I constantly repeat that, but it's true, right? And with that, sometimes maybe I think, what if I did back then? Would my life be the way it is now? Who knows, right? At least I sure don't, right? But I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm still working on myself every day, as you all should be as well, right? This isn't going to change overnight. Actions take time, especially if there's a lot of things that you've been going throughout a lot of long time periods. Things take time, but willing to be better every single day, taking one day at a time, pushing yourself that 1% every day, I guarantee you're going to look back and be thankful and grateful that you did. So, with that, I'm going to introduce this thing called the Real Talk Challenge. So, every week, I'm going to drop a challenge for you all. Go through it, don't go through it. I'm okay either way. I just want to put something out there that I wish previous me in life had, that I can go through and just work through myself, right? So, the challenge is every time you feel off today, tomorrow, during the week, or a year from now, right? Whenever you listen to this, pause, take a second, and ask yourself, what am I actually feeling? And most importantly, where do I feel that? And what may have triggered this? Write that down. I know personally, I do this every day as I'm in bed, I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I think about it, I feel it, I reflect on it, and then I write it down on my phone. And oftentimes, I feel a lot better by simply doing that. I start naming the pain and I realize, hey, I can't heal whatever I feel if I don't write it down. And most importantly, if I'm not honest with myself and truthful, I can't heal myself, right? And real people don't run from the truth, they rise through and push through it. So, with that, everyone, I appreciate you all for being here. I know this journey is not easy. I know this journey is not easy. I echo that. But it's real. It's your life. And your life is worth more than you know. So if this hits home, if you resonate with this, send it to someone, tap the follow, leave a review if you're feeling like it. But simply just listen to it. I hope you do, and I hope you're getting something out of it. So this is Real Talk Laz. Until next time, everyone. Keep feeling, keep growing, keep fighting, and most importantly, keep showing up. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Thank you.